Are you over 40? Should you be in a cover band? I'm going to give you 5 reasons that you should be in a cover band and 2 reasons not to. Let's check them out. So I worked from home on Friday, ready for my sick desk setup. Whoa, just kidding, but it does the trick. I have my actual desk in my other room, but my daughter wants to play in the living room, so that's where I set up shop. But she's napping right now, so thought it'd be a good chance to make a video. Short answer is no. You're never too old. Actually, there's a few things about your age and experience that might make it a little easier than when you were younger. But before you bust out your old guitar, there's a few things you need to think about. Am I even good enough to be in a band? Chances are, you're good enough. Am I a great guitar player? Ask anyone in my band. The answer is no. Definitely not. Part of what makes things flow smoothly is your ability to shake it off and just keep playing. Also, manage your expectations. I've been in cover bands for about 8 years now, and I will say that I learned more in that 8 years from working with other musicians than I had in the previous 20 years. Everyone's learned little licks here and there, these little riffs, and they sound really cool, but there's something to be said about learning a song from start to finish. You learn about song structure and being able to feel the changes coming. It's a natural way to learn interval training. And definitely don't worry about playing with musicians who are better than you are. That's actually the smarter thing to do. You're going to learn so much more by surrounding yourself with people who already know what they're doing, and you can learn a lot from them. And chances are, even if you're not as experienced, they can learn something from you. I've heard it a million times. Chemistry trumps talent every single time. If you work good with a certain set of musicians, there's nothing more magical than how that all comes together. I would argue that it's much better to play in time than to be some kind of crazy virtuoso on your instrument. When people are listening to you, they want to be able to dance. Chances are the audience isn't going to even realize that you missed a note. But if you play out of time, they might pick up on that. An audience really gets engaged when they see a bunch of people up on stage, just having fun, having a good time, really getting into their craft. And I would argue that's the most important part. Number 2, why a cover band instead of just a band in general? Yes, this is specifically for a cover band. Whether you're in a 3-piece or you're trying to work with 5 different people, there's a lot of schedules to maintain. Chances are, if you're all a little bit older, you've got a family, you've got a job, you're a working professional, you've got stuff to do. The writing process can be long and cumbersome, and everybody wants to fight over everything. So it's a lot easier just to hit the ground running with songs that you're already familiar with, that everybody knows. Pro tip, when you're learning a song, make sure everybody's listening to the same version. There are so many different versions of so many different songs. You've got your live versions, you've got the studio, the remix, the radio edit, and it sucks when you all show up to practice and half of you learned one version and half of you learned the other. Make sure you talk about what key you're supposed to be in too. Not even just the key, the tuning. Make sure you're all tuned the same. Number 3. Why would you even want to be in a band in the first place? Why do you want to go and play in front of people? Personally, my motivation is I get so into music. I just want to be a part of the joy that I feel when I listen to music. And the more that I can be a part of that process, the more I can make people feel the same way that I do about all these songs. That's what I want to give. The beauty about doing cover songs only is all of these people, they've already heard all these songs. You can play banger after banger after banger because you know what? Not everybody wants to hear all of your songs that you just recorded in the last year. I'm sure they're great songs, but they don't know them. They're at the bar to dance. They want to have a good time. They worked all week. They just want to sing along to their favorite song, and that's what you got to think about. Do people know this song? Can they sing along? Coffee round 2. It's 12:07. I usually try not to drink coffee afternoon. Coffee can keep you jacked all night long. There's another thing to think about after you're 40. You drink coffee, you're still tired, but your brain won't shut off when it's time to go to sleep. Reason number 4 is so much more true for people after 40 than it is for the younger generation. When I was younger, I could see myself wanting to take a gig anywhere for any pay whatever, it wouldn't matter. But when you're a little bit older, you've had some experience, then you know when you're being taken advantage of. I hate to say this, but sometimes promoters are not the best people in the world and kind of want to take advantage of you. So now that you've had some business experience, you can treat it a little more like an actual business. Maybe you're not in it for the money. I'm definitely not in it for the money. It would be nice to get paid for your efforts and to try to afford that really expensive gear buying habit that you have when you need a new guitar, a new pedal, new speakers. You see what I'm saying. Number 5 is going to be camaraderie. It is so fun hanging out with a bunch of like-minded people with one common goal. Actually, I'll pause on that. Make sure that you all have the same common goal. I've been in some bands where people just want to jam on Sunday. They have no aspirations of playing for a show or an audience besides maybe the occasional backyard party or, little get together on the weekend or something like that. I've been in other bands where if you're not playing at least one show a month, something's wrong and people are starting to get antsy and anxious. So the point being, just make sure everyone that you're jamming with is on the same page. When you spend this much time with the same people with the same goal in mind, you get really close really fast and you'll make some amazing friends. You're a musician, I'm guessing, if you're watching this, so I don't need to tell you about how music makes you feel, especially when it's amongst a group of people. It's something that's almost indescribable. And I'm not even just talking about camaraderie with the band. I think camaraderie with your audience is huge too. There's nothing like that feeling when everyone is singing along and the crowd is going nuts and you're just playing all so well together in the band. Your chemistry's working on stage and off stage and everyone's having a great time. That's a huge reason that I do this. It's a huge reason you should probably do this. So if you're hemming and hawing about it, just do it. What a cool hobby. What a great thing to do. You can invite friends and family members. It's a great excuse to come together. All right. We have to make a quick trip to the store. The kids are out of chocolate milk and we will not survive bedtime without it. I am a bag nerd. Obsessed with bags, especially if it is X-Pack. This is alpaca. One day I'll do a review on these. They're so freaking cool. Anyway, alpaca wallet. Nora. Alpaca Zip Pouch Pro. This one is fairly new, but it fits all my essentials. Just moves from bag to bag with me. Phone stand. And look, headphones go right there. Oh look, fits in as if it was made to. Got my round square check key. Can't leave home without those.
Are you ready, Dad?
I am ready, miss. And phone. Beautiful. Let's go. Really loud? Oh, look what they have. Pumpkins? What do you do with pumpkins? Are we gonna get some pumpkins and carve them into jack-o'-lanterns? For Halloween? Yeah. Stitch? Okay, pick one. Okay. Oh, sorry. You okay? Okay, Mona will be so jealous. Yeah. Is that for your birthday? Nice.
For my dad's last night.
Yeah.
That's for Halloween too.
That is for Halloween too.
Yeah.
Are you?
I love pumpkins and cats.
Pumpkins and cats, yeah. Are you excited for Halloween? Yeah.
That's for Halloween too.
Yeah, it is.
I love Halloween.
You love Halloween?
Yeah.
You want a pizza?
I want the cheap one. Oh, that one.
I'll move it first.
I want the big
How do you get it out of here?
one.
Yeah. One.
Whoa.
Two.
Two. Heavy.
They are very heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get one. One of these.
No milk.
Yeah. And how about some butter?
Butter. I'll get my butter.
It's okay, I'll get it.
Butter.
Oh, you wanna? Okay. There you go. Yep. Okay. Yeah. All right. I promised 2 reasons not to be in a cover band. The reason not to be in a cover band is because there's a lot of big personalities that have to be managed. Musicians are a certain kind of people. If you're a musician, you already know this. Everyone wants to have things go their way. And while the band feels like a big family, it is. And that comes with fighting, arguments, differences in direction. Not differences in direction enough where you'd want to stop doing it. Well, maybe sometimes. So just remember that you're working with an actual group of people and you've all come together with a common goal. Sometimes you're going to have to be the one to budge. The second reason not to be in a cover band is commitment. Yeah, it sounds really cool to jam with your friends all the time, play shows, make a little bit of money, get that crowd engagement. But the fact of the matter is, if you are going to make that commitment, you need to be able to stick to it. There are possibly 2 to 5 other people, something like that, who are going to be counting on you to make things happen. So if you say that you're going to practice once a week, every week, you need to be there, rain or shine. If you're not willing to make that commitment, don't screw it up for other people. It's not fair. Yeah, sure, there'll be some off days, whatever. People go on vacation. I would recommend making a calendar for the band. That way everybody knows the availability and you can plan around it. So if you're over 40, are you too old to be in a cover band? No, I guess not. I guess you actually should be. As long as you're ready for the commitment, have some fun, make it happen. And yes, everybody sucks at first, but the journey's half the fun, right? Leave me a comment, subscribe, like the video, something like that. See you next time.